What's up, everybody? This is Josh here at Basement Level Magic, and I'm bringing you another no Jace standard deck tech. This time we are going with a mono red deck. This could definitely be a budget-friendly deck if you did not want to run the fetch lands, and at that point I would just go ahead and cut the lands a little bit. But this is a Impact Tremors deck. That's the heart of the deck. That's what we're trying to build off of here. I had seen a deck the other day when I was playing on Magic Online that was playing Impact Tremors, and it brought me back to when Impact Tremors came out during Dragons of Tarkir, and we had Perforos, and I thought it was going to truly be something. Unfortunately, it wasn't. But now with the addition of Pia and Kira Nalar, Thopter Engineer, maybe it's got a chance again. It's definitely a one way kind of deck. You're not having a lot of game if you don't kill them with the Impact Tremors, but you definitely go wide. So if your opponent doesn't have enough blockers, you can get there. One of the most important cards has been Outpost Siege, which if you can get one out on Khans and one out on Dragons, it's very difficult for your opponent. So let's go ahead and get into the deck tech. So we do have 13 mountains. We are running 3 Foundry of the Councils to go ahead and sacrifice to give us more Thopter tokens as the games go on. And then 8 fetch lands. The original list that I had seen something similar to this wasn't running any fetch lands, and I think that is probably wrong for sure. But running the fetch lands just helps us so we don't flood out. In the spell category, we have 3 Wild Slashes. Just go ahead and get rid of any pesky creatures that our opponents have. 2 Molten Vortex to help us so that we don't flood out too much. And it just deals 2 damage. It's very difficult for even control decks to deal with. And 2 collateral damage. Then we've got the heart of the deck, Impact Tremors. We've got 4 of those. Having one of these on turn 2 is really strong. And then we have 4 Dragon Fodder, 4 Hordeling Outburst, 4 Thopter Engineers. I am running 2 Exquisite Firecrafts. Just getting into a control fight, having a spell that is uncounterable is really important, and it does 4 damage. And then we've got 3 Pia and Kira Nalar. I would definitely want to have 4, but it is a legendary creature, so it's kind of difficult, plus it's kind of at the top of our curve. And then we have 4 Outpost Siege. Outpost Siege, I think, really is probably the most important card in this deck. If you can get one of those out, I pretty much always put Khans for the first Outpost Siege on the board, and then Dragons every turn after. And then 4 Hangerback Walker, just being able to possibly trigger your Impact Tremors more often is really good for you, and you do have collateral damage to go ahead and sack it if you need to. In the sideboard, very simple. Rending Volley times 4. This will kill most of the cards in the Jeskai deck, and it kills on Offenza. It kills a good deal of creatures. Roast times 4. This will kill our Tassigers and Siege Rhinos that we're worried about. Seismic Rupture times 2. That'll help against any really small creature decks. 2 more Exquisite Firecrafts so that you just have something else to do against those control decks. And a card that I've found to be really strong is 3 Scab Clan Berserkers. If you're going against like a Jeskai deck or a control deck, getting this card out there and getting renown, it's really difficult for them. Every time they cast a spell, they're basically triggering it, so they're taking 2 damage. This whole deck is all about incidental damage. You're not doing a ton of damage through combat, but, it's been pretty fun. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. We'll go ahead and run a league with it and let you see how it goes. Thanks, guys. This is Josh with Basement Level Magic.